solve the inequality, and then write the solution set in interval notation. So here's the inequality. We have 5x plus 7 divided by negative 2 is less than or equal to 6x plus 4. So here is our inequality. Okay, so what we want to do is we don't want to deal with fractions. So if it's possible, we want to be able to eliminate those fractions. The first thing we need to ask ourselves is how many terms there are. There's 1, there's 2, and then there's 3 terms. Okay, so we need to then multiply each term by the LCD. Well, the LCD is negative 2. So that means we're going to multiply each term by negative 2. Okay, now keep in mind that when we multiply by a negative, immediately we need to flip the inequality. Okay, so this negative 2 times this first term is the same thing as negative 2 divided by negative 2, and what we end up with is 5x plus 7. And then negative 2 times negative 6x is negative 12x. And then negative 2 times plus 4 is going to give us minus 8. Okay, so now at this point, what we want to do is we want to now be able to combine like terms. So we want to isolate the x on one side of the inequality and then all the variable terms on the other side of the inequality. The best direction is to bring the x's on the left side. The reason why is because when you graph it, it's easier to read the inequality for you to be able to graph it. So in this case here, we're going to add 12x to both sides. So we're going to add 12x to both sides. And so in step number 3, we get 12x plus 5x, which is 17x, plus 7. That's greater than or equal to, this becomes 0, and then minus 8. Okay, and so now we want to isolate the x, so we're going to subtract 7 to both sides. And so therefore, we end up with 17x, which is greater than or equal to negative 15. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by a positive 17. And so therefore, we get x, which is greater than or equal to negative 15 over 17. And now let's graph this. So if we graph this, we know that we have 0, this is negative infinity, this is positive infinity, and this is negative 15 over 17. And we can see that we have a bracket and it's going towards the right. So therefore, the interval notation is going to be bracket negative 15 over 17 to positive infinity with a parenthesis. So let's go ahead and put that result in. So we have a bracket and then negative. We have the fraction 15 over 17, comma, infinity with a parenthesis. Let's check our answer. And there is our result.